Hi, this is Carrie from Scrapyard Chicks, and I just want to show you a couple of the little tricks that I used in our layout this week. That you may, if you've taken some classes from me or you've seen other layouts, these are some that I've used before, but I just want to show you really quick. One of them is, now the layout's not finished obviously, but I wanted a little punch out of this little bird. And I had used all of my paper up. So one of the things that you can do is determine a spot where your pattern paper is going to be covered up, and you can just punch it out of that spot. Now I know my Photomat's going to go over this, and so it's not going to show. And so you can use up some of your extra little bits of pattern paper that are kind of tucked behind for doing something like that. Now this week I'm giving you a printout of some of these fun S words. Our theme is S is for, and I'm going to do springtime and sunshine, and but you could, of course, you could customize this any way that you like. Another thing we're going to be doing is some just old-time pen stitching, and I don't know if you've done this in a while, but you just basically need a narrow tip pen, and you just go around the edges. If you don't like that, you can always just do it plain like that. We're going to put that on our little tag with our S. It just gives you a little bit of extra detail. One other thing that I want to talk about really quick is I use two different pattern papers, and they are from Three Bugs in a Rug, which I really like, and they have pattern on both sides. Now, one of the things that you will notice about some of the new patterns is that, so this one's got the cute rain boots on one side, and it's got this little pricing strip along the bottom. We normally would just cut that off and throw it away, but if you flip it over, you'll notice it actually has pattern going all the way down. So what I did is I cut that off, and then we end up with this great little half-inch strip of extra pattern paper, and we're actually going to use that on our layout. So, so you want to go ahead and do that, and you can see you get the same thing on the little chick paper too. So that's a great little trick there. One of the other things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing this where we're going to be using pattern paper sort of like a ribbon. So what you want to do when you're doing that is you just kind of cut it a little bit longer than your Photomat, and then you're just going to bend those corners back behind. And the reason for that, you don't want to glue that down, is because then you can slip your photo right underneath there. So that way you don't have to pry that up or anything like that. So those are just a couple of our little tips for the week, and I'm going to finish up our layout, and then I will post the pictures and stuff online and send you your directions. So thanks, I'll see you next week.